Basically, this is a green lightsaber's handle. The white bit there goes into here. This bit here comes off. That will then, this bit here will then connect into this like that. If you can get on. As soon as you hear that noise that you just heard, the other bit will then reconnect like this. You have to make sure it's actually tight, otherwise it won't work. Once that's completely on and can't move it anymore, that button here, you can actually light it up. If I take it off again, the good news is it's got bits in that bit there so that it doesn't damage this bit here. So you're kind of lucky. So we're kind of lucky that way. After that, if I can put it back on again, or if it goes back on again, this is how it actually works. This bit here, which is right at the bottom of the handle, comes off. Then you got this bit. It has got a screw in it. This is a power supply for how to actually use it. And if I can get the screwdriver type thing that I've got right now, I'm going to show you something. If it comes out. Technically there's a screw there, so basically this is a nightmare. Because trying to get the screw out, depending on what screwdriver or what type of screwdriver you're using, is a bit of a nightmare. And so far that doesn't look like it's moving. But since that's not coming off, what I'll explain is, when that comes off, there's 3 batteries that's inside this that basically controls that there. Like I say, that goes in here at the bottom, setting way and doing it, which is that way. Then that bit there will go back on. Then you screw it back on like that. That bit there is actually for a belt loop, so you can actually hear it in your belt like that, so it's hanging off or whatever. Unfortunately, you can't fight with this one, because if you fight with this one it'll break. That's the downside, because I would love to actually use this in a lightsaber fight. That's the downside. There's been a few times where I thought about actually using it, but then I've actually realised and remembered, oh wait, no I can't, because if I do that it's just going to break. I do have a red version of this one. That one is specifically designed for fighting with. Well, this one here unfortunately isn't. If it was, it will possibly have been getting used by now. That's the only downside. These can cost from 180 quid upwards. Mine was 180 quid. I've had it since last year. I've got a lot of use of it. Mostly use it for training. So like if I knew, for example, if I knew that there was a lightsaber fight happening in the morning, the chances are I would basically do that now, or that's what I'd be using it for. It won't actually be getting hit with, no one will be actually hitting it, but it will make actually, you know, it will make the sound effects. Basically, like I say, if I got the chance to actually use this one in a lightsaber fight, I would actually do it. It does weigh a ton. It is actually quite heavy. Even when you've had it on your belt loop, like here for a while, it, you know, does actually, it does take its toll, because you sometimes forget that it's actually there. Like I say, if I got the chance to use this in a lightsaber fight, I would do it. But unfortunately, since it can't be actually, since it's only training purposes only, unfortunately, that's the downside. It will never be used in a lightsaber fight, unlike the other ones. The colours that I've currently got are this one. There's a red one that does the exact same as this, but that takes 2 batteries. 2 double-edged lightsabers. One is the Darth Maul version, the other one is an Inquisitor's lightsaber. There's also a blue one that if you go like that, it'll flick out. Doesn't take any batteries at all, neither does the other 2 double-edged lightsabers. Don't get me wrong, the double-edged lightsaber, I'll probably use that in the next video. It if I remember. The double-edged lightsaber does come handy because with this one, you can only fight one person. It's quite hard to fight with two people with it, or one that's a single blade, but if it's a double-edged lightsaber, you can actually fight two people at the same time. It took me about probably 3 months to get used to it. That also includes this one. It took me about probably 2-3 months to get used to this one, even though it's never actually been in a lightsaber fight. But other than that, that's pretty much what I could say about this. There's nothing more that I could actually say about it. But like I say, they do cost a fortune, and the blade itself could possibly be damaged depending on the impact that you're actually using it on. But other than that, it's actually an alright lightsaber. It's actually quite good for displays, decorations, or cosplay, as some people might do. It all just depends what you want with it. But other than that, that's pretty much it.